Hi, welcome to the exciting and mysterious world of Google adverts and keywords. Uh, to start your advertisement, you want to make sure you click on text ad. We're not doing these other types of adverts. And within the headline, you've got the opportunity to put up to 25 letters in. Google conveniently shows you how many more letters you can get in at the end there. We are using tree stumps removed, and we've also got the word removal in, so we are covering all our most commonly used phrases within the advertisement. We use the description line, line 2, to define where we are, because we do not want people who are outside of our area clicking on our advertisement. So you can decide what you put in. I'm obviously using Oxford. You may well have a local generic term that you use, for example, 3 counties. Anything that defines your territory, put it in there. Then the last line, we're using quick quotes and fast stump removal. Bit of a call to arms, bit of let's get people along. We do quotes quickly and we take out stumps fast. They call that a call to action. Let's get people clicking on your advertisement, having qualified them by defining the area that you're operating in. The display URL, that's the wording that appears in your advert. You get a little convenient little preview down here, and if you want to put in, you'll want to put in obviously the address of your website, and we just put in Oxford. Now you'll notice that Google will allow you to capitalize this, so you can put a capital S, capital B, and in fact if you want to, you can put capitals for Oxford. Just a little bit of a standout, again qualifying where you are. What you don't want is waste of time clicks coming onto your advertisement. Finish that off, .co.uk. And destination URL, now this is basically going to be the same because you want them to come to your front page of your web page. You only use that if you have a different landing page that you want people to go to. So you've got a little preview of your advertisement here. Read it, check that you're happy with it, and then you can move on. Got to be a little bit careful with capitalization. Google can stop you capitalizing too much, so just worth maybe not capitalizing absolutely everything. Later on we'll show you how you can create another advertisement and then find out if that performs, which advert performs best, so you can gradually work on getting a best performing advertisement. The copy we gave you earlier has proved to be the best performing to date, but we'd be delighted if people can beat it and let us know what works. Keywords. Later on we will give you a list of about 100 keywords which are the top 100 performing keywords, and it is best just to copy and paste those into here. You'll notice we're putting inverted commas because we're using match exact phrase. This again eliminates a lot of waste of time. For example, you don't want people clicking on the word tree, which if you just did a broad match, if they put tree in, they might well find your ad. You don't really want that. You want to make sure that you've got a qualified phrase that you're putting in. The only time you may want to change this is if you think your area has got a different name to any name that might appear on Google Maps. So for example in Cardiff, you would have all the towns in South Wales. It will also pick up South Wales, it will pick up Glamorganshire, it'll pick up any villages around. So if someone puts a search in using those different words, you'll get picked up. If however you have a name that isn't a name that would necessarily appear on Google Maps, for example 3 counties, you may want to redo the 100 also with 3 counties beside it. So in other words, you end up with 200 keywords, 100 of which have got 3 counties beside it, and you may well have a different phrase that you want to use, and you can repeat it as many times as you want. So that's fairly straightforward. Moving on, placements. You don't really want to get involved with that because you're not really going to be doing that unless you find locally a specific town, no, sorry, not town, a specific search facility that you want to have your advertisement appear on. You may have a local directory that you want your advertisement to appear on. You can put the web address of that local directory there. We might expand on that a bit later. Bids. Now, because we're only doing the search, you will just want to put in the maximum amount you want to spend, and how much you want to spend is obviously up to you. The suggestion is you put £1 in. It doesn't mean to say you spend £1, but it does mean that you should get in the top 1, 2 or 3 places on Google search. You never spend the maximum. Google will always set you 1 penny more than the nearest competitor. So you put £1, it covers most of your bets. And having done that, you just continue to billing. Oh, I've got an error somewhere. What's that then? Let's have a look. Apparently, £1 an invalid bid. Let's redo that. Oh, I've put a pound sign in. That's why. So get rid of the pound sign, save, and continue to bidding. And then you're really just in a situation where you put your own details in. I don't propose that we go through that, because obviously you've got to put your own credit card account in. But once you've got the area, it'll then give you options: direct debit, credit card, bank transfer. Decide how you're going to pay it, and you can then get up and running. And in fact, once you're set up, Google will start your adverts running absolutely straight away. Thank you for listening.